Good morning, everybody. We are on day 4 on the Cape Wrath Trail. Just left Kinloch Horn campsite. We're on the steep climb up over the top following the power lines. Kicked off this morning at 6:45, which we're kind of keeping stuck to, which is nice. And we're hoping to get into Shieldbridge relatively early. So it's gonna be a nice day. The weather's gonna be pretty similar to yesterday. So we'll get into Shieldbridge and get our stuff set up. So still got a long day ahead of us though. Got big climbs to do. So I'll catch up with you guys along the trail and stay tuned. Just a quick one. Also, camping in Kinloch Horn. It's just past the B&B there. They're open, the B&B as a cafe. It's open from 10 to 4. It's open from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, closed Tuesday, Wednesday, 10 to 4. And they do evening meals too, if you can get in, because they do cater to the people that are staying there the most. And then the campsite's just past there, around the river, over the bridge. It's free to camp. It's right next to the river, so it's a good spot. So there you go. There's a nice view of the loch coming in. Basically, we walked that length of that loch there. Goes all the way around the corner over to Barisdale, but yeah, that's the loch we walked yesterday evening coming in to Kinloch Horn. Basically, we're out here in the on this 4x4 track now, following this a bit until we jump up over the Bealoch. So, just trekking along. Just making our way up to the deer stalking hut now before we do a river crossing, which won't be anything challenging. There's a few people here. There's a woman or a guy at the deer stalking hut. There's a tent there, a couple guys. There's a green tent in front of me with a person. So, yeah, let's get here and keep moving on. One foot in front of the other. Just crossing one of the becks here. Little rivers coming down from the Bealoch up there. Gotta cross now. My turn. Fun times. Okay, we're just coming up to the bottom of the basically before we start heading up steep climb up over the Bealoch. We're steadily climbing up. We're just next to the beck here, and then Falcon Ridge is just above us here. So we're just basically left of it. So just following this path a little bit, and then we're gonna head up over the Bealoch. And this is also the tallest point of the Cape Wrath Trail. So as you could technically say, it's all downhill from here, but yeah, let's keep moving. Just sitting on a rock in the middle of a pathless area, just bushwhacking through basically. Got Leonard coming up behind me, somewhere in there. Oh, he's gone behind a rock, so he's down there somewhere anyway. So just taking a break, catching my breath, and then get a drink, and then I push on to the top of the Bealoch. Probably about 20 minutes to the top now. It's gonna get steeper as I get closer to the actual steep section, but we're doing well. Beautiful view sitting here on the rock. I will name this Charles's Rock. It's a big one. That's me at the summit of the Bealoch. 700 meters. Shattered. That was tough again. It was tough last year. It's tough again this year. I went a different way this time, but it was still tough. I got the Falcon Ridge just here next to me. I don't see anyone about. What's his name's coming up behind me? I don't know. I haven't seen him in a bit, probably about half an hour. So it's quite rocky down there. So I'm sure he's just underneath a couple rocks. But I'll swap the camera around, give you a better view of what we're looking at. All right, that's where I've come from. Basically down there. And I'm heading in this direction. There's another useless gate And then I'm heading basically there down to Shield Bridge. There's a couple tarns. I don't know what they call them in Scotland. Can't remember what they call them now. Maybe locks. They might call them locks up here, but tarns in England. There's a few of them up here. So pretty sure you can get Wi-Fi signal up here. I remember I got it last year. But yeah, Falcon Ridge up there. I don't see anyone on it. Don't see any things moving. Maybe one day I'll come back and do that, or not. But anyway, I'm gonna take a break here, get some drink, and then start heading down. I've decided not to take a break because it's quite chilly up here and I want to get down in elevation. But basically following this rock wall now all the way around there. All the way, and then over that little saddle right there, then down. So it's a bit challenging in this section because it's next against a rock wall. So I'm going to take it slow, get through it, and drop down over that saddle in the far distance. Yeah, this walking by the rock wall is very slow going. I've almost made it to the saddle. I can see some deer down in the valley down there. But look at these rocks, man, climbing over this stuff. It's like so slow going. But I'm making it. I'm making it. I haven't seen anyone out here yet. It's just me. I heard some voices earlier, but they might have been crossing the saddle when I was coming up still. So we keep moving through. Happy I'm over this rocky bit. Okay, just making our way around. Basically going down there into that little saddle and then dropping down there all the way down the river down there. The creek, sorry, the stream or beck, or can't remember what the Scots call it, but anyway, down there, burn it's called, it's burn, down the burn, and then all the way down into Shield Bridge. So still got a long way to go. It's gonna be a few more hours till I get in, if not more. So just keep moving, taking my time. I'm enjoying this part because I'm not huffing and puffing. So. Kate Rath. It's poking his head out every now and then. She's above me. There she is. Boom. Sun. Leonard's not too far behind me now, I think. He's taking a break. So I got the views down there. It's beautiful. There's a road down there. I can't remember what road it is, but we're coming up here, just up here, and then I'm shearing off left down into the valley. I don't know if you can hear me, but this is probably nature's best swimming pool. I'm going in. Heck yeah, I'm going in. Wow, that was a good swim, that was. Swam under the waterfall. A little bit heavy, the water coming down, so I didn't go completely under it, but really good swim. Get back on the trail now. Let's get down to Shield Bridge. That was awesome. All right, made it down to the river. So basically, just bushwhacking really. Walking through moss and bog, wet feet, the whole 9 yards, doesn't matter. Just gonna cross over here. There's a few horses here. They were here last year. I remember seeing them. So yeah, just gonna cross the river now and get to the other side. And on the other side there is okay, my foot went completely under there. There is a footpath you can follow, 4x4 track. So I'm gonna get this river. Ooh, sorry for the flashy camera, I'm falling all over the place. Some nice wild ponies here, or wild horses. Yeah, I'll find a place to cross here safely, and then we'll get over to that path and start walking into Shield Bridge. Let's do it. Alrighty, made it down into Shield Bridge. This is the first campsite you come to. You can stay here. I stayed here last year. Fortunately, this is where it all ended for me last year. So it's gonna be a little bittersweet walking by it and saying goodbye to it. Say like, It's a shower block there in front of us. And then that's all places where you camp. So go up to the road here and follow it around to the Kintel Lodge Hotel. Have a chat with them. Thought maybe booking some dinner tonight. We'll see. Just coming around to the Kintel Lodge. Thought I'd show you this little smiley face staring at me. All right, made it to Kintel Crafts. This is where I'm hoping to get a resupply of food. So we'll go in there now and get situated. Because I didn't send any parcels or anything. I'm just resupplying on trail, supporting businesses on trail. So I know it's kind of a guess if they're gonna have anything, but I'm pretty confident they do. So I'm gonna drop my bag in and go and get stuff. See you guys after that. And that's the pit stop where they do food. All right, we made it to Movik campsite. Got myself all set up, just had a shower, just having a quick cheeky beer before we head up to the pub. So there we are, we're all set up. A couple of the lads are down there. He's gonna be joining us tomorrow, Michael is. He's gonna be walking with us over the Falls of Glommak. So yeah, it's a pretty nice campsite here at Movik. Nice little places you can sit at and rest. Place you can probably do some cooking at if it's raining or anything. Sun is out. All right, we're gonna make it to the pub now, get some food.
All right, guys, welcome to map time with the toothbrush. Anyway. So started out Strathcairn this morning, kicked off at 6:45 again, which was really good. So straight up, this here is just really vertically straight up. It's a little bit zigzaggy, but it's literally straight up, following the telephone poles or power poles, whatever one they were. And then you drift off there, you leave the poles behind, and you drop down here to there's a little hut here you can sleep in if you want, a little deer stalking hut. There was quite a few people camping down here, which is cool to see. I'm sure you've seen it in the video. And then around there on the good 4x4 track, all the way basically to here, which is basically the top of the Bialach. It's a good 4x4 track for most of it, but then it turns into a pretty much like a single track, but it's full of bulk. And then virtually straight up, which was tough, I must admit. Today it was tough. Then you follow the gates, the steel gates that are up there, and then you basically follow. This is coming down, so this section here you walk by a rock wall, which is quite challenging because it's very rocky. And then you fall down, and you start on your way all the way down. Met a few people here, had a few chats, which was nice. Gave me a break, and then down here. And then all the way over here. So, yep. And you drop down here. This section here coming down by the river is really kind of off trail. There's really no trail, to be honest. It's here and there it comes in pieces. And then somewhere around here I had a good old swim. Really nice spot. And then across the river where the horses were. And then all the way down into Shield Bridge, which is a really easy track into Shield Bridge. Then a good old road walk. Stopped here for a bite to eat. Stopped for a bite to eat and what did we have? Grilled cheese with a Coke, which was awesome. And then all the way to the Movik campsite here, where we pitched a tent. So, and just to make things worse on us today, we walked 2 miles back to the pub, and then 2 miles back to the campsite. So, a little sore today. Got a few more injuries, but we'll talk about those on a later date. Hopefully they will heal, and I'll be cracking on. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.